Great evening, everyone. How are you? So, we are going to give it just a couple of minutes and give some friends a chance to jump on board as well. Great evening and happy belated Gobble Gobble Turkey Day. I hope yours was great. Ours was amazing. We went to Kiowa Island and just hung out on the beach. It was so fun. So, I tell you what, we've got a really, really great conversation this evening. Not only is this my life partner in the love of my life, but also my mentor. And so because of that, there's so many amazing dialogues that we have throughout the day. And to be able to share this with you is really amazing. But not only that, because also we've been on an amazing journey learning to trade Forex. And we've been doing it with some amazing friends all across the country and all across, the globe as well. It's been really, really amazing. So like I said, we'll just give it a couple of more minutes. See if we can, let me make sure that I connect you to this, my love. Let's share, copy link. Go to your place. How you happy folks doing? Hello, the Locks. They're so love Locks. Hello, Dr. Locke and Mr. Locke. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Great evening once again. I am Madison Carlista, and this is my wonderful life partner, my husband, my mentor, my everything, Cedric Rashad. And we have been on a series of authentic conversations. Usually this conversation is on Sunday at 9:30, but with the holiday coming up, with the holiday just passed, and then Monday was travel, and yesterday was technical difficulties, we're finally here. Finally, we're here. But I tell you what, I just want to start off with what we were talking about as we were just strolling along the beach over the weekend in Kiowa Island. And babe, you were talking about the golden goose and giving me this really amazing just insight on your perspective about that.
Right. Well, first of all, good evening, and hoping that you're having a fantastic holiday season as we start to enter our Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year celebration where you're spending time. So first of all, just a quick shout out, a quick salute to my main man, Howard Gums, whose birthday today. Salute my main man. Yeah, let me take a shot. We were at Kiowa Island, which is, if you ever get a chance to go, you want to go to Kiowa. It's a little bit, about 30 miles south of Charleston, South Carolina, on the Atlantic Ocean side. Self-contained, 5-star resort. Just a fabulous place for just getting away. It's a great place for us to start a precursor to setting our goals for the upcoming year. It started about 4 years ago when we first started going there, and now we go there 2 or 3 times a year. And the reason I tell you that, it's always important for you setting your goals at a place that's ideal. In other words, for years and years, I used to set my goals on Kennesaw Mountain, which I used to call Freedom Mountain. In other words, because your goals are really what makes you free. So when we were on the beach, we were talking and walking the puppies, and me smoking a stogie was absolutely nirvana. That's the best time for you to set your goals. Not when you're really thinking about the job or the bills or something's not going right. You need to be in the perfect space for you to be able to project out of your windshield. Tear off that rearview mirror, because what happened in 2017 is just not important anymore. What's really important right now is, what are you going to do for 2018? So we're talking to you about the golden goose. In other words, what if it was such a thing as a golden goose? You see, just a few short months ago, we got involved in IMarketsLive, trading foreign currency, literally trading all of these interchanging money as we know it. In other words, you're going to go to London and you're going to want the pound, and you're going to go to Japan and you're going to want the yen. And so as we were walking and talking, I got to thinking about, what if there was really something called this golden goose? Well, I can tell you straight up, this is as close to the golden goose as we're going to find with IMarketsLive. You know, brand new, about 4 years old. The great thing about it is about 50,000 people around the globe in 120 countries. And what it does, it teaches you to be able to trade foreign currency on your phone. That's right, on this device that we use to text and to send gifts and to send funny things and serious things and this quote and that quote and to play games and to be able to check the weather and be able to Instagram. In other words, what if the phone became your golden goose? What about that? What if the phone was your golden goose that allowed you to trade around the globe from anywhere in the world? You see, anywhere there's Wi-Fi, this golden goose will work. 120 countries. You don't have to have $100,000. All you need is a small account to start and just keep building and building and building. And this golden goose will give you golden eggs day after day after day. It allows you to be able to what? Practice in a demo account, to see how good you're going to be, to make sure that you get it down so it becomes repetitious. You see, that's all it is. It's doing the same thing on different pairs with different numbers. But once you get that down, it's able. So we have got into a community of people who have these golden gooses. It can be an Android or it can be what? An iPhone. But it's a golden goose because all it does is it lays golden eggs based on your lot size. We've got new people that just got involved that are jacked out of their minds. You know, shouts out to Steve and Carmen. Shouts out to, my girlfriend who just got started, Susan Passetti. Look here, just got this thing turned up. We've got people all around the country who are super, super excited about where we are right now. You see, we're in the right place at the right time. So the golden goose does live, and it lives in this phone, and it gives you what? Golden eggs each and every day. Yeah. How about that?
That's powerful. You know, and it's amazing because, you know, another thing that you were talking about was not putting all of our eggs in one basket and really making sure that we were more diversified.
Well, let me talk to you if you are a single parent. Let me talk to you if you're a couple. Let me talk to you if you're a millennial. Let me talk to you if you're a college student. Let me talk to you if you're a senior citizen, AARP person. Let me talk to you if you're in the military. Let me talk to you if you're an entrepreneur, if you are a W-2 person. Have you ever just thought about the worst thing that we can do is put all of our eggs in one basket? And what I mean by that, a lot of us just have that plan A. But you know, a plan A is just like the weather. It can be extremely nice today and extremely nasty tonight, tomorrow, the next day. In other words, what I'm sharing with you is you can't depend on that job. You can't depend on that education to get you there. You know, I just recently met with a young lady who's got an incredible academic background from one of the most prestigious colleges. But the tough part is sometimes that education that puts you in the right thing, or it puts you in something that is just a stopgap, just a Band-Aid, just something to pay some bills, but you're not really super passionate about it. So what I'm sharing with you is, if you've got that great job, fantastic. If you're working with another company, fantastic. If you've hated networking before, fantastic. But take a look and learn how to trade. Learn how to trade. So whatever income you get, you can then invest and move into that final quadrant, the investor quadrant, and you can leverage that so that you won't have all your eggs in one basket. You know, I look back now and people used to say, man, you're involved in a lot of things. Shout out to Dada way down in Brazil. I remember she was in one of our organizations years ago, and she was here from Brazil because she was studying how to make video games in college. And someone told me one day, one of the girls who sponsored her says, well, you know, Dada comes from a family of people who are fortune tellers. I was like, what? So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And then she says, so Dada, when I saw her the next time, she said, well, why don't you just let me, you know, maybe tell you a little bit about yourself. So, you know, when people start talking like that, you know, I'm the most optimistic guy on the planet. But I'm not sure I was buying quite into it. And I remember her looking at me, at my hands, and she said, wow, you get money from a lot of different places. And she started to talk to me about me being into the music business, and there was no way she could know I had been in the music business, and I was currently in a situation then where I was trying to obtain this A-list artist that allegedly my contact knew. And the first thing she said was, they don't know him as well as you think they do. And I say that to say that I remember her telling me, you get money from a lot of different ways. Don't be satisfied, regardless of how solid you think you are, in whatever position you think you are. It's that time when you're the most comfortable, when you're the most vulnerable. When something sneaks up on you, when something surprises you, when something comes out of the blue that changes the whole landscape of your day. And what I will share with you is, this might be, when we hear that, don't put all your eggs in one basket, this could be something, this could be one of those golden eggs that you put in this basket. And maybe that's for that kid's tuition. And maybe you could put this in here. Maybe that's for that honeymoon. Maybe this is over here for that kid going to maybe he's going to go to Spain or somewhere. Maybe instead of going to his grandma's house for every holiday, you could send this kid somewhere on an educational journey to pursue his passion. Maybe this person really is talented in a certain field, and maybe you can accomplish all of that. We all want something good for it. But maybe that egg that you put in this different basket that you're not going to touch. You know, I can tell you one thing. They always are talking about saving, how hard it is. You know, it takes a real disciplined person to do that. This is something that if we put our why out there, in other words, why would you want to trade? Well, why not? Why not? Why not? That's what's so tragic about this. Why wouldn't you want to do that? In other words, I remember we were up in Raleigh, and one of the guys was that we had a chance to meet, he was saying that his 401k is now a 301k, or maybe even a 201k. You see, it's a forced savings plan, but the reality of it is we're just glad that you're getting some return. Just this morning, I was talking with a young lady, a shout out to her, down in Orlando, doing some amazing things, super excited about this trading. Got 2 young kids, 4 and 5, boy and a girl. And what happened is she was talking about a 401k for the year, had made $300. That's right, $300.
Wow.
We got people on our London trading session, Troy's Trade House, today, been trading for 3 weeks, made $900 today. $900. Now we know all results aren't guaranteed future, and you know we have to give that disclaimer. But it happened, more importantly. And you know what? She's excited. She's excited because you know what? That might be something that she can do for her kid. It might be something that maybe the guy in the red suit who couldn't show up, maybe she can maybe slide something under that tree with that. Maybe it'll pay a bill somewhere. Maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll just put a nice smile on her face. So IMarketsLive does this. It gives you an educational platform. It allows you at your own pace to be able to learn how to trade. I can tell you, I don't measure myself with Madison. She's been doing this for a long time. Unbelievable. Gangster at it. I measure myself from week to week, Friday to Friday. In other words, how did I do this week versus last week? I learned a little bit more. I learned a little bit more. I got a little bit better. I'm a little bit sharper. I heard that. I can say this. I understand that a little bit more. And every week I realize I got to do it a little bit better, a little bit better. And if you're sitting there and you're thinking, what can I do? I'm a little short on resources. I'm a little short on my dream. I'm a little behind on some of the promises that I made my kids, that I made my wife, my husband, my family. Maybe this might be what you're looking for. Maybe this is that golden goose. Maybe you don't have to put all your eggs and depend on something. Maybe if you just depended on you, this would be an opportunity for you to make a shift, a jump. Because let me just say this, and you heard it 1,000 times. These years go by real quick. And if you don't do anything different, nothing different's going to happen. So I would just ask you, one, to take a look at this platform. $200, you can get insight. You can learn how to trade. We've got people who are ready, willing, and able, an unbelievable catalog of information, incredible instructors, not teachers, instructors, to share with you, be right there in the trenches with you to show you and say, let's go rather than go. I'm super excited about it. It might be your time to learn this skill to help you have one more basket out there that you can put another golden egg in. Make sense?
Makes a lot of sense, especially when you start talking about other people's money.
Well,
You know.
I'm going to tell you, we used to hear that expression all the time, OPM, other people's money. And, you know, really what's really happening is other people's money. When I think about that, you know what I think about? I think about all of these bankers, all these credit unions, all these savings and loans, all these people who are holding your money in some kind of escrow so it'll be safe for you, so they can give you some kind of return. And what I'm coming to find out is people today in this mode, they're just glad they don't lose their money. And so what I'm sharing with you is the banks have applied the theory of others people's money. That's what they're doing. They're taking those dollars that you put in there every day, and they're trading like we do on the London breakout session. In other words, they're trading foreign currency on the Tokyo market, on the London market, or on the U.S. market. Just like, in other words, we're teaching you how to trade just like the banks. We're not asking you to give up what you're doing. But wouldn't it be great if you could make a few dollars and still start trading with house money? You know, there's no money better than house money. You know, house money is when you take $1 and you take it to $10. And then you take 10 and take it to 100. And 100 and take it to 1,000. You know how fantastic that feels? Hey, we get that feeling every morning at 3:30 on our trade house. Super excited, super positive. And you know, it's time for you to realize we got to reverse this role. That's what I'm saying. See, others people's money, the way I look at it is this. They're taking our money. We're the other people. We're the other people. We're depositing that money and they're trading it overnight and taking it 10, 15, 20, 1,000x. You know, I tell you, we hear some stories in our business that are so amazing. You know, shouts out to all the networkers who are out there, who are grinding, who are building this thing. I got nothing but mad love for you. But I'm going to tell you this. I know you say you're going to be at that company forever and ever. I said it too 6 times. You probably said it if you're a professional networker. You know what a professional networker is? Somebody who makes $100,000 and up. That's a professional networker. Other than that, you're just a part-time networker. Somebody who makes a living and earns 6 figures up is a professional. And if that's the case, you've probably been in 3 or 4 or 5 companies. You swore you would never leave. I swore I would never leave. So just in case that happens again, what I'm saying is get with someone in IMarketsLive. If somebody puts you on this Zoom, FaceTime, guess what? Get back with them. If you're an orphan on your last company, like I've been several times, like my sponsor just left me and was gone, I had to make a choice of going or staying. And so what I'm saying is, if so, maybe this might be a time to start that savings account, creating that golden egg, putting it on the side in the event that there is a move. So I can just tell you, other people's money is not other people's money, it's your money. They're using your money and they're trading it. So what I can tell you is this. 1, our company is a solid company. Right now we have 61 people making 6 figures on the networking side. I don't know how many people we have making 6 figures on the trading side.
It's tens of thousands.
Well, we got 85% of 50,000 plus people who trade. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to go into it right now because the first thing you would say as a non-believer about this pyramid thing and all of that anyway is, well, that can't be true. But I can tell you something. There were a couple of events that happened this past week since we've talked to you with some people who are trading who have made more money in one day than professional networkers have made in their career. Now, when I say that, I realize that that's quite a statement. Well, you know what? It's some people who have taken this IML educational platform, and this is what they've done. So let me just wrap this up in a nice bow. 1, you want to get involved with people who are about prosperity, people who are about helping, people who want to what? You to be successful. You see, in our platform, your success doesn't hamper my success. In most models, a lot of time, if I help you, it hurts me. But in our business, all you got is genuine people who want you to succeed. That's number 1. We've got a founder, Christopher Terry, who has been trading for years and years and years, has developed some of the most incredible platforms for training people. And the reason we know that is they've taken these 2 people right here who knew nothing about trading and were trading every day on our what? Golden goose. And we've got hundreds of people around the country, thousands of people around the world that are doing that. We've got an incredible team. We've got an incredible back office led by Isis Delatorre, who's really got things on lock. We get paid every week, on time. How cool is that?
And that's just from the residual side.
Oh, man. If you want to get paid, you're going to take some of the company's money, and now you're going to play with house money, and you're going to learn how to trade. And that money you can get every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. We wake up at 3:30 for the London session. By 4 o'clock, we got our trades in. By 4:15, guess what? You can be right back to sleep. And when you wake up, you're going to have what? A bunch of golden eggs. That's what you're going to have. That's how this works. So the beauty of it is that we got nothing but an educational platform to teach you and yours how to trade. The timing is right. It's getting ready to be December. You got 30 days to practice in your demo account. We're going to give you a demo account. We're going to walk you through, hold your hands, teach you how to do it. And by January 1, you're going to be ready to do what? Save some money. The money that you were going to save, you're going to start trading that money and multiplying it and multiply. Because you know what? If you put it in the bank, you're not going to get a dime. You're not going to make a dime on it. So the beauty of where we are is, why not start a savings plan in 2018? Why not something you've been putting off, something you've been talking about, something you've been saying you want to do? Well, I don't have enough. I just can make, well, guess what? You can start with $100. And we can help you take that to 1,000. And that 1,000 can take you to what? 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 or whatever the numbers are. We're going to be there to help you and assist you. So we know the people are fantastic. Like I said, I've had bigger teams, but I've never had a better team. The products, trust me, if it has anything to do with foreign exchange, we have it on lock. All you people who are talking about cryptocurrency, look out. You see what those bright lights in your tail light? We're going to run right over you because we're adding a crypto game to our game. You know, one of my business partners today was talking about how we're already in the game, but we're getting ready to take over that game. Trust me, because we have all the platforms for it. We have the setup for it. We have the educational platform that we're just going to add in to the Forex. So you're going to be able to trade foreign exchange, and you're going to be able to trade cryptocurrency on your what? On your phone. On your phone. People are doing it right now in IMarketsLive. They're doing it right now. So we got the right people. We got the right product. The pay, we got 2 lanes. You can be on the networking lane. We got the best pay plan in the world. You know why? All of our products are digitized. You don't have to have any shakes. You don't have to have any travel. You don't have to have any insurance. You don't have to have any legal service. You don't have to have any coffee or tea, any products, any skincare. You don't have to have any of that. And then you don't have to package it. You don't have to market it. You don't have to ship it. Everything we do comes right here on your goose, on your golden goose. Everything. Everything you need is this close to you. The most valuable golden goose you could ever have. And all it does is lay golden eggs each and every day.
I just really want people to really understand too, babe, that, this is something that, because when I started out, it wasn't my intention to talk to anyone.
Right.
I just wanted to learn how to trade.
Right.
That's it. And when Cedric talks about, we have 85% of the company that's just focusing on trading, that's doing 6 figures. We have teenagers that are doing 6 figures a month trading because kids are already on their phones anyway. And this is a skill set. This is a skill set that once you have it, it's yours forever.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what I'm excited about is we're looking for basically 3 groups. And let's just ask you a question. Number 1, would you like to have a skill set that you could have forever and ever, that could be monetized? A skill set that could be monetized. That's number 1. So if that's a yes, that's 1 down. Number 2, do you have a work ethic that would allow you in your busy day to be able to spend an hour, 2 hours, hour and a half of your busy day somewhere during a break that you might be able to build your dream on your phone? If that's a yes, you got 2 for 2. The third thing is this. Do you and are you the type of person that wants someone else to win without you thinking about yourself? In other words, do you have that servant-driven heart that when somebody else wins, you're genuinely happy for them? Are you that type of person? So do you have a skill set? Do you have a work ethic? And thirdly, do you have that kind of servant-driven mindset that you are happy when other people win? If you can say yes, yes, and yes, you're the right person for IMarketsLive. No doubt in my mind, because those are the type of people we attract. You're going to be in a community of people who are going to go out of their way to make sure you're going to be super, super successful. So right now what we're doing is we're looking for anybody that fits that category. And if somebody invited you on this call, get back with them. Let them know you want to know more about IMarketsLive. Make sure that you get all the information. It is life-changing. This is something that everybody has been saying they want. And all of a sudden, we have access to something that is a game changer. It's disruptive. It's an outlier. It's the kind of things that people will look back over, and it will be such a breakthrough. It'll be a breakthrough just like the iPhone was 10 years ago. IMarketsLive is in that conversation, folks, where it's taking what? It's taking the Forex right to Main Street. So we're just saying, if this sounds like something you want to get more information on, you want to get back with the person who invited you on this call, and you want to ask all of your questions, because I can promise you, we've got an incredible group of people, an amazing product. Our timing is fantastic. Everybody's going to be setting goals on what they're going to do different for 2018. How about let's adding a savings account? How about adding an account for your kid or your grandkid or your niece or your goddaughter, your godson? How about that? How about your grandkid? How about teaching that person how to trade? How about letting your legacy be that you were the one that created this wealth platform that everybody ate off of? You set the table for the entire family. I can promise you it'll be the best gift you can give them and leave them in this whole game.
Wow. Well, babe, I just, I really want to take the time just to say thank you. And I want to say also a huge, big shout out to our leaders and our dearest, dearest friends, Tamara and Lawrence Young, that are down in the Dominican Republic right now, enjoying themselves and getting some much needed,
suntan.
Yes, rest and relaxation, so that they can come back to the States and just run some more. And also, guys, is tomorrow Thursday?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Thursday night. Thursday night, be sure to tune in.
Wednesday, I think.
It is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Okay. We are so crazy on what day it is. But anyway, on Thursday night it's richgirlstrade.tv at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So Tamara Young, the founder of Rich Girls Trade, and myself will be on there with women from literally all over the globe that have joined this amazing movement that we are really excited about. All we're doing is just sharing with others and teaching others how to trade currency on their phone, turning your cell phone into an ATM.
Golden goose. Lay some of those golden eggs. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and stop letting other people handle your money. Come on.
That is for real. That is for real. So with that being said, guys, we just want to thank you so very much for tuning in with us and taking the time out and just sharing your time. And we will be back with you, promise you, on Sunday. Sunday at 9:30 Eastern Standard, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another series, for the ongoing series of An Authentic Conversation.
Make it $1 million week.
Yeah, and we will see you on the other side of greatness. Ciao.
Salute.